Hi guys, welcome to another Discord.js tutorial. Today we have, it's been a while since I done one of these tutorials, I know. There has been a lot of changes since then done. Um, one, maybe has received a ton of updates. So you will have to update the JS package and stuff like that. I'm not going to go over the exact details on how to update that, but use npm and add the latest tag to the end if you were installing it. So we're going to go over what I did to fix it so it can start back up again. Because like I said, although it has been a while since we done this. Okay, so first of all, RAM API JS is updated. So new API client.js file under utils if you followed along. If you did this differently, just note that things have changed. One, we want to call the normal endpoints from API.js and use version 16. Version 16 allows you to go to the API's website, api.ram.xyz, and create yourself an account where you can get yourself an API key. So this is very important if you want to get away from demo endpoints and start using the actual official endpoints that have a pretty decent rate limit. I believe, yeah, there's retry afters and stuff, so you want to set that up as well. I didn't set that up, so I'm going to quickly set up. So retry after, I'm going to say 75 seconds. And I want it to only try twice. Okay, there we go. So what this would do is if you got rate limited, it's normally 8 seconds because it's every 5 seconds. If you got rate limit, because it's 5 per 5 seconds, I think, if I remember correctly. I can't remember the full rate limit, but if you got rate limited, what it would do is API.js will re-attempt the call after a few pages, and it only tries the number of times you tell it to. So it's important to tell it that. And then you also have the 8-ball async here. You have to add async after a lot of the stuff now. Like Hello has it as well. The loggers, they have it as well, the info async. The console log also has changed. You want to make sure that's execute logger now. Everything else should be the same. So we shouldn't have that much changed. It's just maybe GS went for a more professional look. I should just say more better look than anything. But yeah, that's all the changes. Now today's video is not about the changes that much, other than its importance that we get the bot back up and running. So if the bot's not starting, that's why. Because all the other versions from this past video was or not borked, but not functional. Anyways, so that's how you get to version 16, so that way your code bot can start back up again. Now that after that, once you're done with that, you can continue off right here. Now, this tutorial is about giveaways. Now, you may have noticed Rambot has a giveaway system. So it's a very nice system, don't get me wrong. But we need to get me somewhere. We need to get it to where we have it. Because if you come here and go to giveaways, we ran a giveaway a few days ago where everyone's like this. We're going to have the same system at the end of this video. So if we go back to videos only now. So yeah, by the end of this video, we'll have a giveaway system. A functional giveaway system that works and works. Okay. Now that we got the important stuff over with, let's go ahead and get started. First, we're going to head and go into our ready.js file for our event. This is where we're going to add the functionality in so it loads in the giveaway system. Actually, you know, first thing we're going to do is create a file, a new file here. Call it give.json. And we're just going to put these brackets. That's it. The rest of it will be done by the giveaway manager. And we're also going to do this. npm I discord give aways. So what that does is when you have a giveaway command, it handles all the giveaway stuff for us. So that way we don't have to go through the hard work of manually creating them. And that's what it handles this give.json. So we don't have to touch anything at all with that. So this is the easiest way to do it. Now you can hard code it, but I'm not going to go into the hard coding factors because that takes time and is way more complicated than just using a package. Alright. So first things here is you want to import the this equals to wire Discord giveaways. There we go. So that way we can import our stuff in. Okay. So what we want to do now is define how the giveaways work. So to do that, we could do client dot giveaways equals to new giveaway manager. I'm going to import that from giveaway client here. Now we have now we're supposed to put options here. Ignore this. So storage dot give, and actually let me go ahead and disable Copilot here for this. Can I deactivate you, please, for a second? Okay, I don't know how to stop. Can I reopen it at least? Okay, cool. Okay, there we go. That way it's trying to finish it up for us. Okay. .json. So what that does is points to this file right here. And this is a valid JSON because we put it in a JSON format by putting those brackets there. And this is where it awaits all of the giveaway data, related data. So keep that in mind. Now, there is a way with that package where you can use MongoDB as an option if you have that set up. We haven't gotten to that point yet, so I'm not going to show you exactly how that works yet, but maybe the next video we'll do what's called a database connection and create a command that uses it, and then from there you can learn how to do that. Okay, so we're going to head back into our ready.js. Let me finish explaining. We're going to go to the next line. The next line we want update count down entry. For our countdown entry, we're just going to do 10, 1, 2, 3. So what this does, this doesn't do anything with the embed. At least not that I know of. That's something that you would have to handle, but I'll show you what I use for that because it's a better system. But anyways, what this does is it tells it how long it has, and to keep updating that way, it knows how many times it can update. It basically allows it to not be so laggy when there's multiple. For example, if it's a public bot for whatever reason, if you're making a public bot. So embed color. This is where you set the embed color. So you type in random, because that's what I like doing. But you can choose a color, a hex code, or a color from wherever other things are. Reaction. So the reaction for it, you can type in Windows dot for yours, but I can't. I don't have that ability on Linux. So another way to do it, if you're on Linux like I am, you can go to Discord, find your little emoji. So we're going to say party. Find one that the bot has access to, like this party popper. Type in a backslash and enter. And then you can copy that code. Or give you, if it's a server code, it can gives you that. Another option too is Discord has these bot emojis now you can use, and you can use those as well. And if you know how to use the emojis. But anyways, we're just gonna do this party popper. It's the easiest option for us. Now it's gonna show up as a question mark for me because Linux does not recognize it as an emoji. However, the bot should recognize it as an emoji for us. That's all the setup in the fairy.js file we have to do. The rest of it is actually a command style stuff. Now, there is a ton of setup you can do and changes you can do to this. And it gets very complicated. This is probably going to be one of my longest videos yet in this series. So, I'm just going to do CC for now. But, the way the giveaways works is we're going to give the option to create, which will allow us to create a giveaway, or someone to create a giveaway, and so you can end a giveaway early, or the option to re-roll after the giveaway is over. If for whatever reason like the giveaway person who won didn't claim in time, and you just want to give it out to someone else, you can re-roll the giveaway, and the bot will choose a new winner from the people who reacted. Alright. So the very first thing you want to do is you want to actually import ms, milliseconds. Now this is going to come in very handy here in a few because it's used by something in our code. So we're going to need it. Alright, now you can module that exports like you do any other command. And then we're going to do name. We're going to call it give away because it's the giveaways command. We're going to give it a description. Oop, do not let it autofill. We're going to give it a description. Give aways commands. Then we can give it the perm that it needs. So this is the perm that the user would require to have. We're just going to set it to the manage guild perms for now. However, you could do whatever perm you want, or rules. Actually, no, rules don't work. Rules, if you want to do rules, you would set it to send messages, and then you would do the perm within the bot. It's in the code itself under, which we'll get to where you can put that in a moment. So for now, if you're doing a perm, you can just do perm flag bits, and then we're just going to do the manage. Actually, no, we'll just do administrator for this tutorial, but it could be whatever perm you want it to be. Just make sure that it's secured. That way, no one who isn't authorized to do it can't do it. Alright, options. These are our command options, like usual. So, like, here in fun, we have the fun command, and then we have the 8-ball command under our options, which also has options as well. We're going to be doing the same thing in giveaways for the most part. And it's supposed to be an array, not a object. The first object, we're going to say name, create. So, because we're creating the, what's it called? Yeah, we're creating our function here for our command for the create, so that way they can create the giveaway. The description for this, again, don't let it autofill too much. If it does, delete where it autofills. Alright. We're going to create a giveaway. That's the description for this one. The type. This is important for this part of the code. We're into our application command option type, which we'll set to a subcommand because it's a subcommand. There's options to go here. So there's gonna be a few options we're gonna need to fulfill for this subcommand. The first option that the user would have for the subcommand is a channel. The channel we're to send the giveaway, basically. I think this was an autofill for naming conventions. So this description, we want to simply say the channel, the giveaway post to. So this is the channel that the giveaway would post to. Type application command option type dot channel, because we're doing it to a channel, and this is required. Or actually, yeah, we're gonna require it. I have it required. Now you don't have to require it if you're willing to. If you want to define, and say you want it to be in the channel that they sent the command, and you can do that. That would be a good way to do it. Is to simply say, all right. So we have options now for the channel. This will basically say, hey, I want to. You need a channel. It won't let you run the command until they have a channel. Now, for the same channel, you can set to false, and it'll be an optional option where they don't have to provide it if you say false. But I'm gonna require it because that's just easier. That way, they 100% get in the channel they want it to, and not just a random channel by chance. All right, name. In case they meant if another channel they forgot to provide it for whatever reason. Duration. The duration is how long should this giveaway last. Now, there's tons of variables. The duration. And I like to do days, hours, minutes, or seconds. So you have the choice for either of those. So the user can say 1 day, or they can do 1 hour, 1 second. So, or even 6 minutes if they wish. They don't have to specifically to provide a specific millisecond. They can provide it in a 1 day, 1 hour, 1 second, 6 minute format. Now, it can take more. Obviously, it could take milliseconds because the way the package works. However, that's just an example of how this works. This will work. All right, type, application, command option type. This will be a string for us. And this is 100% needed for this. Otherwise, you won't know how long the giveaway will end. Otherwise, you have it's called an infinite giveaway. Alright. So, now that we have the duration, name, winners. So, description, So the description for this winner is gonna be number of winners. So this is how many people should win the giveaway. Like how many people it should select randomly. Obviously, it randomly selects everything, so that's good. So type applications command option type dot number, because we're doing a number. This is also required. So we want to make sure that we say to require it. Prize. So name prize. So this is the prize that will be given to the user who wins. Now, this isn't necessary for the bot to know. It's just more for the title and stuff like that, reasonings. So the prize. The bot won't handle prizes. It won't do anything about that. That's still up to the user who's using the command to do, or the host. Alright, we're going to make this a type of a string, which makes sense, and it's also required, because without it, there's no giveaway. It's just a blank embed. Alright, last but not least. So that's the create command set up. Now we need to do is another option down here after from our main options. We're going to call it name end. So this will end the giveaway early, allowing you to end the giveaway essentially. We're going to just type applications command options type dot subcommand, because we have this is once again another subcommand. Options. So it also has some options to it, which makes sense. Again, it wouldn't be an object, it would be an array. Name, message, ID. So we're going to give it the message ID name. Description. Is the ID of the giveaway message. I'm actually, you should probably spell it out fully. Type application commands, and this will be a string. So I don't think it allows you to select a message, so yeah, you have to do a string for this. And then it is required. Alright, that's then last but not least, you can actually make this simpler on you and copy that, paste it, and just say re-roll. Re-rolls a new winner. Now, there is one thing to keep in mind about the re-roll command. If you require 2 winners, it will probably re-roll both of them. I haven't found a way yet on how to individually re-roll 1 winner or 2 winners. It will re-roll all of them. So keep that in mind. So it may be pick new winners. So when you a user is to reroll, it is best to make sure that you know what you're doing. And that people are aware that only one of the rerolled winners will be picked. If it's multiple. But for the most part, that's not an issue. So we can continue. That is it for our options here. Now we can start making our main command. So you can do your normal setup here, which is interaction. We're setting up our run setup. Client. And extras for any extras, which I don't think we have any at the moment. Also, make sure you do your star things and set them up appropriately. This will be command interaction, and this will be our client. Boom. Nothing from extra can stay as star. Alright. So now, I'm going to do a const object options member guild and channel interaction. So we're pulling all those variables from the interaction. That way we don't have to worry about them being defined and have to keep passing interaction every single time. Alright, so now we're going to switch case everything. We're just doing options dot get sub command. So we're basically essentially getting our subcommands and switching them. We're going to start with the reroll command. So case reroll. From here, what we want to do is var message ID. I'm going to put 2 because it's probably going to be another one. Actually, message ID reroll equals 2. Options dot string, or no, sorry, options dot get string, and then message ID. So that gives our message ID. And all we have to do is client dot roll message ID reroll dot then interaction dot channel dot send success. Give away reward. Alright, so that's it for the item. We also want to catch an error. So for this, we're going to want to catch our error. So logger, so console log dot so new console log dot error async error. And if you want, you can send a message in the channel as well, but I'm not going to go ahead and do that yet. Actually, not. We'll do interaction dot reply error. An error has occurred. An error has popped up which caused this to fail. Please try again or report to the bot dev. Alright, there we go. So that's it for rerolls. Rerolls is super simple to set up. Right, next up we're going to do is the end case, because again, that's also super simple. It doesn't require too much work to this. So we're going to do var message ID end options dot get string, again message ID. And then what we're going to do is client that giveaways I forgot the clients that giveaways. That goes up here as well. Dot end, because we're ending this giveaway. And then dot then interaction dot channel oh, that's right. That's, and if you do something like this for this command, it's important that you do this instead, because it's gonna come in handy in here in a second. And it's just a channel dot send, and we're gonna say give away ended. Once again, you can catch it, catch the error. I'm just gonna say the same thing again. And then that is it for this. Now here's where the fun part comes in. The very last thing of this tutorial video. Not the tutorial, but the very last one of this video is create. This is where the giveaway gets created. Now it's a little bit challenging on the create part because you have to pass in so many things. Alright, so we're gonna get started. I'm gonna do var channel give channel goes to options dot get channel if give channel dot type is not equal to channel type dot get text we want to return interaction dot reply content. We're gonna say give away channels or channel must be a channel, not a category or voice. And make sure you do all your spell checks as well. And keep spelling proper. And then we're going to actually make this a pro one, which means it won't be visible publicly. Only the user of the person running this command can see this. All right, var duration equals to options dot get. Oh, if this was something that you're doing, by the way, and you want it to be done in the same channel and you did an optional, you can do or interaction dot or you can just do just channel right here, and that'll pass in the channel. But it's an option that's required, so it's gonna have it, so we don't need to pass that through. But you can do it that way as well. Alright, so we can get string, and we'll get the string of the duration. Var winners I still haven't learned much about this yet. Okay, winners equals to options dot get number. So we want to get the number for the winners. But if you're wondering what these are just the namings of the options. So like here, when you put message ID here, that's what you're passing in there. That's how it finds it. Var prize equals to options dot. So you're gonna do options dot get string prize. So now we got the prize. Now we want to fully get this started. Now this is the fun part and the hard part at the same time. So we're going to do client dot giveaways dot start g channel or give channel. So this tells it the channel where to start. Now we got a few options we need to pass. First, we're going to pass in the duration. How long should this last? So we're going to do ms. That's what converts it into milliseconds. Duration. Prize. Very simple. Last chance. Because the last chance we're going to configure. So we're going to enable it. Now you can disable this part if you wish, but I'm going to enable it. Content. Now I did emojis in my bot, but we're just going to say ** last chance to enter **. Then we want to set the threshold. I'm going to set that to 18 1 2 1 2 1 2. I don't know how many that is in anything. That's in milliseconds though, so you can actually use the ms command and set it as well. If you want to do something like 1 day, for example, you could. Okay. Embed color. So we're going to override the default embed color. I'm going to use hash code of that hash code. Okay. So now we have the last chance configured. We're going to do the winner count. I'm going to configure the winner count here. And that'll just be winners. Hosted by, this one will just be member.user. And then last, but then we went not last. Sorry, there's still tons more. This is why I said this is going to be a little bit complicated. We have the messages to set up. So first off, we want to set up give away. You can do an emoji. I'm going to do this ta-da parade. 1. Plus, oops. Plus give away. I don't know why I did that plus, but it's in my notes, so I'm putting it in that way. Giveaway ended. I'm sure there's some reason to it. So this is when the giveaway ends. Again, you could do that. Again, I don't know why I'm doing it this way, but I'm sure. Actually, I think the reason why is because it used to be done by a JSON format file, not this way, but then it got converted. That I converted it into a command. So you could technically put these together. You don't need a plus sign for that. After giveaway ended, we're going to do drawing. This is where we're actually overriding by some of these messages from the embed. So for our drawing, this is where we're going to actually put our cool timestamp in. Time remain and we do star time stamp star. Invite to participate. We'll set that to react with the emoji again to enter. When message. So this is the message that it will send when you win. So congrats. I'm just going to shorten it. Win. Now these format things right here that I'm putting in is what the package uses to format the code in for you. It's actually similar to how Rambot did its one for the welcome message. Actually, similar setup. You won that prize. And then we're going to do /n. This dot message URL. That will link it to the embed. No winner. So for whatever reason, no one entered the giveaway and there was no winner because of it. It will do is no one entered the giveaway. You can put a sad emoji or whatever you want to do there. Alright, hosted by. Hosted by this dot hosted by. Now I'm sure you can actually put in custom values as well. You don't have to use their values if you don't want to. So like if timestamp you want to use your own timestamp, you could. But I prefer to do it this way so that way it knows what it's doing and it always remembers the value properly. Because there's a small chance that if you do it customly, there's a small chance the value may change to a different value that because it just doesn't know the value. Winners, I was gonna say winners. It's literally just that simple for winners. Embed footer. And I'm sure you don't have to add these values either if you wish to not have them. I'm pretty sure all of them are optional. Alright, we're going to say this dot winner count win or we can do winners. Then ends at, and it just ends there. So ended at ended at. There's a lot to this. Alright, last but not least for this part of the messages is units. So this is how you want to define your units, like how the units are set. If you want to convert it from the US standard to the non-US standard, if there is any other standard, I'm not 100% sure. Seconds, minutes. This is also how you can do something like this as well, where you can shorten it. Hours. Days. And per else. False. Alright. And with that, we can do a catch for an error. Because there's a small chance it can error. Small, but it can error. New console log dot error dot error async error. After that, down here we want to say interaction dot reply content starting actually we're just gonna go ahead and do this So starting give channel and f barrel true, and that's it. The command is officially set up. Now we can actually test this thing. We're gonna run node. Ooh, there's an error. Oh, message reactions intent. Oh, I'm in the manager. Oops, not in that. Okay, I don't want to do that. Okay, where's my intents? Client. So if you get that issue, you say gateway intent bits dot guild message reactions, and that will solve that issue. There we go. So now we're gonna do is slash. We come in here, you see we have all the commands now. We're going to do giveaway create. We're going to say videos only. We're going to say 2 seconds. Actually, no, we'll do it 1 minute. We'll let it last for 1 minute. We'll say there's supposed to be one winner, and this is a test prize. There we go. So we have a giveaway. We can enter it. Obviously, my emoji isn't working. I have to look into getting something to make that work. But yeah, there would be an emoji there. And it's hosted by me, and there's one winner. Last chance to enter has triggered. As you can see, the countdown is going on because the timestamp. We're just waiting for the giveaway to end here in 30 seconds. So what this does, essentially, by the way, while I'm waiting for the giveaway to end here, is it starts a giveaway and puts embed into your channel. It's a very nice feature. Alright, it's about to end here. Alright, and winners has been selected, and it works. Okay, we're going to do another test. We're going to create one here again. We're going to say 3. We're going to say 4 days. Winners. We're going to say there's 9 winners. And the prize is the test. So it's going to create us a giveaway that ends in 4 days. However, I want it to end now. Let's say I accidentally gave it too long of a time frame. I can copy the message ID, end it. Giveaway is ended. No one has entered this giveaway. Now let's say I want to re-roll this one giveaway up here. I can select that. No valid participants, no new winners can be chosen. That is because there's no other one has selected it. But if I switch to my alt here, and I enter that giveaway with my alt, we can say search giveaways, reroll message ID, and it will pick a brand new winners. Now, again, if there's more than one winner, it will redraw both. But yeah, it's pretty smart. It knows what it's doing. If you want to solve that, by the way, a simple way to solve that issue with the where it's saying the interaction is not responded to is to come to the command And at the end, once you say interaction, that reply completed. Actually, we want to make this ephemeral so they can dismiss it. So an easy fix to this is to content completed, and then ephemeral true. And that will stop that from glitching out and stuff like that, or just help the bot send a reply every time. There we go. Then slash, if we do another reroll of this message here, you see it says completed. No valid participants, no new winners can be chosen. That's because both of them are already chosen at that point in time. So yeah. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
Alright, guys, thank you for watching. I worked so hard on these videos. Here is the previous video, where you can watch the previous video. Here is the recommended video from YouTube. Here is the playlist to the series that is currently playing. And hit subscribe. See ya.